And now, our feature presentation.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, the Cinema Villains proudly bring to you another fantastic episode of the podcast. I am your hostess with the most, Shaggy Black, alongside me, digitally.
Hey,
my best friendo, Jose. Jose, how are you?
doing great, Shag. How are you on this wonderful afternoon?
Well, my friend, it's you can pretty much say I got my allergies, so that just means one thing: it is springtime.
Springtime has happened here.
And to celebrate spring, we're going to kick it off right by celebrating Mardi Gras. Probably a little too late.
The biggest reach, too, when it comes to celebrating Mardi Gras.
Yeah, we are not doing a job. We are not doing a service. Folks, we are covering one of my favorite movies to just put on when I'm sick, and that is Jean-Claude Van Damme's Hard Target.
Not just Jean-Claude Van Damme's Hard Target, but also John Woo's Hard Target. We did it, Shag, another John Woo movie, finally.
Yes, sir. Hit the button. Hit the button. You're going to scramble to find the button.
I forgot. It's this one. No, it's not.
It should be red. There it is. There it is. Yes, sir. Hard Target is one of those movies to where, like, I did mention one of my friends growing up, he always say, man, when he was sick or something, he would always just like throw on Jean-Claude Van Damme movies. And I stole that idea from him.
Yeah.
So I ended up doing that. And earlier this week, I actually, while we were playing this episode, I got sick. So I was just like, man, this shit sucks. And it was my sinuses and probably my allergies kind of beat my ass. So, which explains why I look so rough normally. But, we also, we just turned on Jean-Claude Van Damme movies, and I got to tell you, I hadn't seen this movie in so long, but man, when you can only remember certain parts of the movie, that is how that movie resonates with you. Like, you can remember your classics.
Yeah.
Your fucking cinema. But Hard Target has a special place in my heart for how fucking ridiculous it is.
It is a bonkers movie. John Woo's first American production, so there's that going for it. And it's just like, it's almost insane the way this movie just plays out.
Jose, is this a safe space?
Yeah, go for it. It is always a safe space.
Okay, that is very questionable, but I only remember the back half of this movie. I never remember the first half.
Well, to be fair, you really only need to remember the back half of this movie.
Dog. So I'm gonna be 1,000% with you. If you would have fucking told me that this movie was about people being hunted, I'd been like, okay. But just watching this again, I just didn't know that it was about people being hunted.
Yeah.
Probably because I'm watching this movie and I'm sick half the time and I'm in and out of sleep and I'm like waking up or just into that, and I just get fast forward to the back half. Where he gets to his uncle's, place in the bayou.
Yeah.
It just fucking goes from there, dude.
Yeah, that's really the only. You really just need to watch the third act of this movie because it's amazing.
Yeah. Parts of the first, and then just fast forward to the third act. That's it.
Just know you get an entire first half of the Mummy being terrifying.
He has a name. He has an official cinema villain's name.
not Billy Zane, just
There you
being
go.
terrifying.
There you go.
Darkman 2, just go.
Not Billy Zane. When I saw, hey dog, I forgot not Billy Zane was in this movie, dog. I just knew it was Leaf. I knew it was Leif Erikson, and then I was just like, all right, yeah, hell yeah. And then I was like,
Leif
oh,
Erikson, brother. Leif
yeah,
Erikson.
Leif Erikson. I'm still sick, kind of.
Okay.
Like it's Lance Hendrickson.
Yeah, Leif Erikson.
Leif Erikson, bro.
Durbin.
It's been a minute. I'm out of it. I'm out of it clearly. But no, this movie just reminds me on how much I love Jean-Claude Van Damme movies. Not because they're good, because some of them are, but they're good for a different reason.
Yeah.
Are completely good for a different reason.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing with Jean-Claude Van Damme movies. Either they're amazing or they are not.
But they're good.
Yeah.
They're chicken noodle soup for the soul type good. Does it have a lot of sodium? Absolutely.
That's funny.
Will it actually cure me? It'll cure what ails me in that moment. Oh man. Jose, of course, what was one of the things that I know we didn't see this in theaters.
No.
I know we didn't see this in theaters. This was like 93.
Yeah.
There was no fucking way we were seeing this in theaters at that time. This is definitely more of a blockbuster rental.
Yeah, absolutely.
Of epic proportions.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it was.
So tell me, what's your memory of this? How did you come across this movie?
Yeah, I know I watched this as a kid, like obviously as a rental. But it didn't stick with me, like, obviously like Bloodsport or Street Fighter, obviously, or I didn't really grow to appreciate this movie when I watched it later on and realized, oh wait, this is a John Woo movie. Oh yeah, there's the dual wielding pistols, there's the doves.
Pigeons.
Yeah, well, pigeons in this. Well, there is a dove in this movie.
There's a dove, a singular dove, and then you're like, oh yeah, we're in New Orleans.
A dove travels to his apartment like, hey buddy, you need to do the right thing.
He's like, well, shit.
Yeah.
I was like, man, he was living like he went to his apartment. Like this movie's ridiculous.
Yeah.
This movie's ridiculous in the best way possible.
Mm-hmm.
And it's the type of shit that I watch when I'm sick, and it's fucking amazing. But yeah, it's because it just has everything you would want in a Jean-Claude Van Damme movie. Like a straight to the point narrative, a crazy action scenes. Come on, and what else would you like to look for in a Jean-Claude Van Damme movie?
Exactly.
No, I'm asking you.
Oh.
I'm literally asking you. What else do you like seeing in the Jean-Claude Van Damme movie? What do you expect?
Well, there's one thing we expect, and there wasn't in it. There was no splits in this movie.
Rest in peace to the splits.
Rest in peace to the splits. And no ass. It's not that I look forward to seeing Jean-Claude ass, but you always expect it.
You got him in corduroy jeans, brother.
I guess that's all you need, right?
But you also got something else in this.
So in this movie, we have what I like to say top 5 greatest movie mullets ever.
Brother, hold on. Let me give you, this is something I've been waiting for, baby. I've been waiting for this.
Let's go.
Do you know how long I've been waiting for this? Woo, boy. Like, here we go. Shaggy's top 5 mullets that inspired his life. Number 1, Eddie Guerrero.
Yes.
Number 2, Jean-Claude Van Damme, Hard Target.
Hey.
Number 3, Snake from Metal Gear, or Snake Plissken, because those are like damn near one and the same.
Yeah, but Snake's more of a mullet because Snake Plissken's just got the long hair.
Both, but like if you look at it, it's still kind of like in the mullet area. So it's kind of like they kind of inspire one another. Number 4, Brian Bosworth.
Jesus Christ. When are we doing that movie? When are we doing Stone Cold?
Dude.
Another Lance Hendrickson movie, by the way.
Yes. And number 5, a recent addition. Fuck, I just had his name. Oh my god. Uh, fucking Powers. From
Kenny Power.
Kenny Powers. Kenny Powers.
Yeah.
Kenny Powers. Those are my top 5 mullets that inspired me. Shouts out to Dom Mysterio as well.
Yeah, Dom has a good one.
Dom really has a good one.
He has that shit on.
Yes, he does. Those are the top 5 mullets. Those are the top 5 mullets I have. Like just shouts out to them. So like I said, top 5 mullets. Fucking Eddie Guerrero, Jean-Claude Van Damme and Hard Target, Snake Plissken or Solid Snake, Brian Bosworth, and Kenny Powers.
Yeah.
Right there. You got any of yours? You got your top 5? Do you have a top 5?
I do not. I just know a mullet, and that's a cool mullet.
That's a cool ass mullet. This movie reminded me of how much I fuck with mullets.
Yeah.
Like a lot. I fucking love mullets. Like it just got to the point to where like the only mullet I'll bash, and even then it's just me bashing because it doesn't look all that great, is Joe Dirt.
Oh yeah, because that's
the
like
combination of a pompadour, mullet, and I'm like, you kind of doing too much. But like also because your boy's into a lot of sports, so these guys with these sports mullets peak.
Yeah,
we could be here all day talking mullets, but we are not a mullet podcast. We are a
we should
movie
be a
podcast.
mullet podcast. Let's go.
I mean, I don't know, man. Black guy and a Mexican. Only one of us is really qualified here.
That's funny.
Talk mullets. And it ain't me, brother.
It's not
it ain't me. It ain't all me, right. Brother. But yeah, no, this I know when we talked about we did our other Jean-Claude Van Damme movies, one being Double Team, another one of my favorites.
Oh fucking Christ.
Hey brother, we got everything we wanted in that one.
I forgot we watched that.
I did not. I fucking love Double Team. It's so bad. It's so bad. Where does this put on? Where does Hard Target sit in your pantheon of Jean-Claude movies? Since you didn't give me a top 5 mullet.
Hey, honestly, this might be 2, brother.
What's 1? We're not. Okay, there we go. I'm about to say. All right, it's like we're not counting Street Fighter. I'm not. Bloodsport. Yeah, Bloodsport's probably mine.
Yeah, because that is.
I mean, Bloodsport, Kickboxer, Lionheart, Hard Target, and then like it's just all of his movies. But like there is like a peak time in the '90s to where Jean-Claude had all those movies like ganging, and it was like the greatest shit. It's like pick your fucking one.
Yeah, and a good 80% of them are just Bloodsport done over again.
Yeah, except for Death Warrant. That's like my number 2.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Death Warrant's
what about
fucking stupid.
Sudden Death?
Sudden Death's actually because because they're in Pittsburgh. It does make my top 5, but like as it chaps my ass every time I see
the Penguins.
Yes. Go to hell. Let it blow up. That's me. That movie fucking should have just. That's what you could have just saved You could have just saved a bunch of lives right there. Not Pittsburgh, obviously, but just I have nothing bad to say about the city of Pittsburgh. But Penguins can suck my ass.
Oh shit.
Yes, sir. Yes, I am a hockey fan. For those who do know me, and fuck the Penguins. Anyway,
there you go.
Editor,
those
sorry
flightless birds.
Flightless bastards is what they are. Rats with no wings, which would really be rats.
Yeah.
Anyway, Hard Target. Oh man. Jose, this is another movie that I've realized that this is probably probably my second favorite movie that we've covered that's had multiple villains.
Yeah.
And you don't know which one is the worst. Now, yeah, we can give it to Hendrickson, but not Billy Zane putting on a goddamn show in this bitch too.
Yo, he really is. This motherfucker was the nemesis, and this motherfucker just
bro. Like one was Wesker and one was Nemesis running around. That was all that was.
Yeah. One had a really cool gun, and the other one was just a fucking psychopath.
Yeah, he was crazy. He had
Yeah.
bars.
Uh-huh.
He had bars. That motherfucker said, where were you going? You're hurting my feelings.
Yeah.
Or my favorite bar is like, I don't get mad. I'm a professional.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh my god. This man is a grade A sicko.
Yep.
Both of these men are on Tail of the Tape. So let me pull up my information here. And we will cover one Lance Hendrickson's role, which is Emile Fouchon. Mr. Fouchon, or who is origin is in Hard Target, he is a businessman and a hunter. His powers and skills are experience in hunting, enormous wealth, marksmanship, eloquence, cunning intelligence, and a superb pianist.
Yeah, actually, yeah, no, that
That motherfucker's tickling them ivories.
He was just gone, dude.
That motherfucker was on that shit.
I was looking for trivia for that, but I was like, knowing Lance Hendrickson, he 100% learned how to play that piano. Well, I didn't see it on trivia, but he had to have learned.
Because it's not trivia. It should be well known.
That motherfucker takes all his shit serious, so.
Yeah. His goals were to hunt down and kill Chance Bordeaux when he becomes involved in his affairs. Spoiler alert, he failed. His crimes. I will not be doing it's actually right. Shockingly, it's low.
Yeah.
And it should not be. So this doesn't warrant a an inhale exhale. But mass murder, perjury, bribery, torture, mutilation. The type of villain he is an elitist serial killer.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
A serial killer with money?
Yeah, I mean, I guess he with a hobby, he wants to hunt.
So this was pretty much a rewrite of the most dangerous game.
Yeah.
So which again, it took me fucking 40 years for me to realize that.
Yeah.
But here we are. Better late than never.
Right.
But now we go to not Billy Zane's.
Not Billy Zane.
We will eventually say his name, people. Just give us some time. But if you listen to the show, you already know who we're talking about. Peak Van Cleef. No aliases outside of being called Van Cleef. Of course, he's from the second villain in Hard Target. His occupation was associate to Emile and hunter and guide.
Yeah.
His powers and skills: experienced hunter, knowledge at pathfinding, proficient at using firearms, great physical stamina, torture methodology, intimidation, and organizing events. Sure, that's fucking superpower, I guess. All right.
I mean, yeah, because he was like, "Hey, man, we'll call you to set up this thing." Yeah, so I guess so.
Fucking I understand when people say being a secretary is a superpower, but come the fuck on, man.
Yeah. He was getting that shit together, dog.
Look. Anyway. His goals. Entourage wealthy sportsmen to participate in the Emile Fouchon sport of hunting the homeless. Or homeless veterans. And succeeded until Chance killed him.
Yeah.
Or unalived him. Eliminate Fouchon's enemies, including Chance Bordeaux, which he failed.
Mm-hmm.
His crimes. Wow, I'm kind of sad. Mass murder, mutilation, psychological abuse. The type of villain he is, Jose, is a sadistic enforcer.
Well, there you go.
Kind of lackluster in the crimes department, because these two were committing some... Well...
Look, they were just killing who they were hunting, and they were killing anyone who was really nosy.
So they definitely had the legalese behind getting these homeless folks and killing them.
Yeah.
Because they had everything. They look, when they kill them, we have a police guy who works in our autopsy who works for the police, and we'll cover this up as best way we can. I was like, they had everything covered.
Yeah.
until they came across Chance Bordeaux.
That's right.
They don't make characters like that no more, man.
They really don't.
I mean, last character we got like that maybe was like John Wick.
Yeah, honestly.
But it's not as like ridiculous. I mean, his nickname, the Baba Yaga, is, but like not as.
Yeah, you don't get those cool like action movie names.
Yep.
Like John Matrix or.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, shit like that.
Even fucking Simon Phoenix.
There you go. Yeah.
Chance Bordeaux in Horror Target.
That's funny. I'm just gonna say that now since you brought it up earlier. If Channing Tatum never gets to come back as Gambit, just remake this movie with him. Tell him to use the Gambit accent the whole time.
They they had a sequel to this.
Did they really? Oh Jesus.
Yeah. Hard Target 2.
Electric Boogaloo?
No.
Oh.
But it's starring one of our favorite dudes. Oh my god. I can't. If I tell you the movie role he was in, Scott Adkins.
Oh, okay, Scott Adkins, nice.
Yeah, I was going to say Boyka.
Yeah, well, you could have said Boyka, and I knew who you were talking about.
That's what I was going to say, but I'm like, there's no fucking way we don't know Scott Adkins.
Yeah,
as soon as I was getting ready to say Boyka, his face and his name just popped up. I was like, it's a basic ass name, kind of. He ain't a basic dude.
No, he's
just a basic ass name. So like Scott Adkins, yeah, it's a sequel to Hard Target.
And is he Chance? Is he playing Chance?
No, he's not Chance.
Okay,
he's not Chance. They're still people still hunting each other, and it's just hard. I think it's Hard Target 2 in name.
Okay, I see what you mean.
But it's definitely one of those Redbox ass movies.
Yeah.
Now that Redbox is no more, I can see why.
Redbox is dead. Yeah, that shit died.
That bitch died, bro.
It died like overnight. I didn't even realize it.
You know what makes me upset?
Uh-huh.
The fact that it died, and I could have just been renting movies and not taking them bitches back.
Yeah.
And B, they were selling their video games, but they didn't have
shit. Yeah.
You couldn't get to anyone that had video. They removed all the video games out of the ones. They were
that's
matter of fact,
killed them, dude. Because people would just like put $5 on a prepaid card, rent, quote unquote, the video game, and then just not bring that bitch back.
I'll say, how do you know about this?
I found out about it, and I'm so mad I didn't think of it.
I may or may not have done this, but anyway,
I didn't know. Like, damn, that's actually smart. I'm an idiot for never doing it. Son of a bitch.
Yep. But
so thanks, Shaq, for killing Redbox.
Hey, whoa! I actually eventually bought that game.
Oh, okay.
Eventually.
Allegedly.
Maybe. But yeah, no. Hard Target, man, is just it's so good. This movie's so fucking stupid. It's so good. We're gonna dive into that, man. Jose, go ahead and hit these people with the lovely synopsis.
Synopsis for Hard Target. Thanks, MW, for logging me out. I was literally in.
Okay. Gonna buy my man some time. How y'all doing?
No, we're good.
Watching this. Oh, okay. Go ahead.
Yeah. A woman hires a drifter as a guide through New Orleans in search of her missing father. In the process, they discover a deadly game of cat and mouse behind his disappearance.
Shouts out to my boy Brian if he's listening to this. We finna cover New Orleans French, big dog.
There you go.
Oh, this fucking movie. Oh my god. Oh. Hard Target came out in 1993, on August 20th of 1993, with a runtime of 97 minutes. This movie has a hell of a fucking cast, but this movie stars Jean-Claude Van Damme as Chance Bordeaux, Lance Hendrickson as Emile Fuson, Arnold Valsoul, and I think it is Valsoul, aka not Billy Zane, as Peek Van Cleef, Yancey Butler as Natasha Binder, Cassie Lemons as Detective Maria Mae Mitchell, Chuck Ferrer as Douglas Binder, Willie C. Carpenter, who died like a G in this movie, as Elijah Roper, and our favorite, Wilford Brimley, as Uncle Clarence Duvet.
Diabetes.
Chance Bordeaux's uncle who lives in the deep bayou.
Diabetes.
Oh, can you say that in fucking New Orleans French for me?
Diabetes.
That still sounded fucking Spanish as shit coming from you. Oh my god. Nah, man. Oh my god. Okay.
So I was gonna say, hey, you know, Yancey Butler was the live action Witchblade.
Yeah.
I love the
Witchblade. I love the Witchblade series.
I may or may not have watched that thinking she was gonna get a comment accurate outfit, but she never did. Anyway. It was all right. It was a cool show.
My God, how horny are you, Jose?
That was young teenager Jose. Come on, that was 99, brother.
That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense. That's fair. That's big fair.
That's back when they tried to sell us on all them damn comics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, now that I think about it, that actually kind of sad. Didn't she have like an alcohol problem, which kind of caused the show to go down?
Yeah,
she did.
Mm-hmm.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Because I actually did really like that movie.
That wasn't bad. It was like
the show.
Yeah, well, it was a movie. The movie was the pilot.
Yeah,
and it eventually just became the show.
It was one of those trashy.
Did it not come out like before Nitro or like no? I can't remember.
I think it was after Nitro, or like before, or Thunder, or some shit like that.
It was something like that, yeah.
But high key.
Because remember, after Nitro, we got that Mortal Kombat show for a while.
So that's what I was going to go to, because that whole show, those type of shows during that time period were like some of my favorite fucking things.
Yeah.
Like Witchblade, that Mortal Kombat series.
And that one random Robin Hood show they had for a minute.
Fucking like that Highlander stuff, but that came like before those.
Yeah, that came before.
But no, do you remember the fucking show where Buddy was a superhero, but he drove like a fucking like a Plymouth Prowler?
What? No,
like he played like it was a jazz type shit, but he was like fucking musician by day and superhero by night type shit, and he had a fucking Prowler as his vehicle, a purple Prowler as his fucking vehicle of choice. Pulling up to these bitches. It was like, dude, I swear to God, I am not a crazy person. It's just, it's like, let me see. No, I gotta look this up. I know we talk about Hard Target, but like this is something like jazz superhero show.
How you Plymouth Prowler?
Nightman, dog.
Oh my
Nightman. Yes. Nightman.
The Night.
A jazz musician gains superpowers after being struck by lightning. Oh my God.
Dog, I remember this fucking costume.
Yes, dude.
That shit was up there with like Mantis. Like
Nightman, dog. And then and it's on Tubi. Let's go.
Oh my God.
Oh man. Oh dude. Fucking brother, if y'all are watching this on YouTube, you can see the happiness in my face. That is a memory unlocked. If you're listening to this on the audio side,
that shit was like late night syndication, brother. That shit was just like,
bro, that shit went on for 2 years, bro.
The Nightman. God damn.
Nightman, dog. And then he pulled up in a Prowler, bro. He had a fucking Prowler.
That's terrible.
Dog. I was like, how? It's like a jazz musician just pulling up with this shit. Like, he gets struck by lightning, and that's how he got his power. Bring that shit back, bro. Please. It's so stupid. Oh, I mean, now when people think Nightman, they think of fucking Always Sunny.
The Nightman.
Oh, my God.
Enemy of the Dayman.
Oh, man. Dog, I literally just Googled the fucking Prowler, dog.
Dude, all I put was superhero with Plymouth Prowler, and that shit came up too. I was like, oh my God.
I typed in jazz superhero. I said jazz superhero, and that motherfucker just went straight. Actually, what did I search? Folks, if y'all want some type of like, if you're old enough to remember this, and you want like a jog in your memory, and you just type in Nightman. But if you type in Nightman, you're gonna just get Always Sunny.
Editor, if you can, post a picture of the Nightman just to see how ridiculous this motherfucker looks.
Because he does. This motherfucking jazz superhero show. That's what I typed in.
This shit looks like a fucking rejected Kane concept art, dog. Like,
bro.
Oh shit!
Oh shit! By God, it's the Nightman.
Mother, just a jazz version of Kane song.
Oh my God. Oh. Okay. All right. Jose.
Shaggy.
It's time, baby. Play the music. It's time for a new episode of Bop or Flop.
Flop it. Flop it. There we go.
And Jose,
Shag.
we're talking about Hard Target from 1993, with a budget of, let's just say, $20 million.
God damn.
Yeah.
Well, there
it
was
said anywhere between 19 and a half to 20 million, so I just said, let's call it 20 million.
Okay.
Was this movie a bop or a flop? And can you guesstimate the total box office?
So I'm gonna say it was, because this was, peak Jean-Claude. We talked about it. And since everyone was still, even after this movie, everyone was like, yo, we got to get John Woo to direct our shit. I'm going to say this was a bop.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you said 20 million?
20 million was the budget for this movie, yes.
I'm trying to think how much a movie... I'm just going to say double? Is it double? Did it make 40?
I'll give you that. It made more than 40.
Okay. Then I say 60. Tripled its budget.
Getting warmer.
This movie had a box office of 72.35 million. Please tell me I'm right.
Damn near on the button, bro. No bullshit. So Hard Target coming out August 20th, 1993, with a budget of $20 million, the box office take home made it a bop at $74.2 million.
I was close.
You were damn near on the button.
Hey, there we go. That's dope. I had to think it's one of those weird fucking numbers.
It's because I was like, when you said 40, I'm like, if you're gonna call this a bop, you got to give it a little bit more faith in yourself, my guy.
There you go.
But yeah, absolutely.
That's
Holy.
awesome. Good for John.
Yeah,
Woo.
man. Yeah, man. Do I want to release? So looking at this shit, let me read the box office information off of this. This is also from Wikipedia.
Yeah.
So based on Wikipedia, it's saying the film premiered in cinemas of August 20th, 1993, in a wide release throughout the U.S. During its opening weekend, the film opened second place, grossing in $10.1 million in business, showing in 2,000 locations. The Fugitive came in first that weekend.
Yeah, that
grossing $18.1 million. The film earned an extra $4 million during its opening weekend, ranking third place behind The Fugitive and Undercover Blues. Yeah, I was wondering. I was like, damn. It didn't finish. It's like, for this to be a bop, it didn't finish first. I was like, what came out? Oh.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, it was just, yeah. One of the things that I've noticed about this movie when I was doing my research and then looking this up, did you know that John Woo had to edit the fuck out of this movie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because and then more trivia to add to that. So this was over 2 hours. This is an over damn near 2.5 hour movie originally. And Jean-Claude himself helped edit it only because a lot of this movie originally, the original cut, focused on Lance Hendrickson. And Jean-Claude's like, no. They don't come see Lance Hendrickson. They come to see me, Jean-Claude. I am the star of this movie. So
he got a point, though.
Yeah. No, he does. He
had a point. At that particular time, he definitely had a point.
Yeah. And, they had an okay relationship. John, it wasn't John Woo was like, oh, yeah, he has a really big ego, but he wasn't hard to work with, and he tried his best to make it great.
Yeah, this was not coked up Jean-Claude.
Yeah, he's coming down already.
He was coming. Wait, this was because Street Fighter came out.
Street Fighter was 94.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, this is not the Jean-Claude.
This was on. Like he's right, he's going up the roller coaster, and it's about to.
Because I was about to say, nah, man, because he didn't look coked out.
No,
he's actually looked at some of the best shape.
Yeah.
Of his life, dog. I was like, he fucking took off his jean jacket. I was like, bro, what? I was like, okay, Jean-Claude, goddamn.
Yep.
I see what I did there, and I unintentionally did that.
Yes, you did. Also, another random trivia fact. So, Universal was pretty worried about John Woo's lack of English.
Mm-hmm.
So they had one Sam Raimi on set overseeing the project, and if he needed to, he would have had to step in just in case. But he didn't.
Isn't his brother in this movie?
That makes sense now that Ted Raimi's a random cameo.
Yeah, Ted Raimi. I was like, I'm sitting there going like, I'm laying down on the couch watching this. Ted Raimi comes up and
Yeah. I'm like,
how did I not know?
I saw that. I was like, well, that explains the Ted Raimi cameo.
Yeah. That, what blows my mind, because I'm just sitting there going like, why the fuck is Ted Raimi in this? Now that makes more sense.
Yeah.
And on top of that is just like, how if I watched this movie so many times and I have never even once like just remembered that happened.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, damn, do I only remember the back half? I only remember the woods part of this movie. That's it. That is it. That is all.
Mm-hmm.
But man, God, this movie's so dumb in the best ways.
Yeah.
Let's talk about it, man. Let's just dive right into it. We got Hendrickson and we got not Billy Zane being some of the greatest fucking heels.
The greatest heels.
Speaking of heels and speaking of bad guys, how you feeling about John Cena? We gotta cover that real quick. How you feeling about John Cena heel turn, brother?
Finally, it's good, great. Finally, about time, Cena. We were waiting for it. I think it would have hit harder at Mania, but I get it. It's cool. Sell them tickets.
One of the things that I saw, it was an Instagram post, but it was made into a tweet. Somebody said that no, John Cena didn't turn heel.
Oh yeah,
he just attacked Cody because Cody said the F word in front of all the kids. He was doing that. He was doing everybody a favor.
It's like, hey,
shame on Cody.
Yeah,
John's still a good guy.
He's still a great guy.
And I lost it. I was like, well, got me there because it happened.
The only sad part about John Cena being heel now is now I know he won't come out as Peacemaker in his Mania outfit.
I mean, he might still can.
No one wants a heel Peacemaker.
That's what you got in Suicide Squad.
I mean, that was only like the very end.
That was the whole damn movie. Just.
But you can't have a face Homelander. That's the problem.
No, that's how I feel about the John Cena joint. Yeah, Cena turning, cool. Top 2 fucking heel turns in all of wrestling.
Yeah.
But I really wish we got Cody Lander.
Right. We really
Cody
we
Lander
we got Cody. We got Rhodes Howard. Geese Rhodes.
Exactly. Geese Rhodes. Like, I wish we got Cody Lander, or hell, because he's my guy. Summer of Punk Part 3 would have just kicked off.
Yeah.
In March.
Mm-hmm.
It's just because he just joined Dwayne.
Yeah, Summer of Punk
would have blown my mind. Yep, would have blown my mind. He's like, dude, I'm going to get to WrestleMania and be in a main event, even if it kills me. I will do what I must. But sadly, that didn't happen.
No. Well,
but this movie did happen.
This movie did happen.
Oh, let's go into it, man.
All right, as always, we here at Cinema Villains, we get our wonderful plot summaries from Wikipedia. So, if something is wrong, fuck them, not us.
Pause.
And here we go. Oh, wait, you're just not going to load on me now? You're just going to... There we go. All right. In New Orleans, a homeless United States Force Recon Marine and Vietnam War veteran named Douglas Binder is the target of a hunt. He is given a belt containing $10,000, which is a lot of money at that time. Let's not hope. Y'all are like 10,000. That's it. Hey, this pre-inflation,
listen.
buddy. And told that he must reach the other side of the city in order to win the money and save his life. Pursuing him in the hunt is organizer and wealthy sportsman Emile Fouchon. His lead right-hand man, mercenary, what is it, Peak? Is it Peak or Pike?
Like Peak.
It's Peak. Right?
It's just Van Cleef.
Yeah,
it's just like the easiest way.
It was a Pick. I can't remember because he calls him that one time in the movie, and I can't.
Yeah, I just got Van Cleef.
Yeah, Pete Van Cleef, a businessman named Mr. Lopaki Fouchon's client. Oh, okay, that was weirdly sentenced.
Boy, I was like, huh?
A businessman named Mr. Lopaki. It should be comma, not hyphen. Fouchon's client, who is paid $500,000 for the opportunity to hunt a human and assassins, including Stefan and Peterson. Do we know who the fuck Stefan and Peterson were? Were they the two weirdos that beat up Jean-Claude in the thing? I'm like, who are y'all?
I'm probably gonna say that was them.
Binder fails to reach his destination and is killed by 3 crossbow bolts. Van Cleef retrieves the money belt. So, Shaq, what do you think of this cold open? What did you think of the cold open of horror?
They wouldn't have caught me, dog. They wouldn't have caught me, by boy.
Shaq said,
I'd have been juking and jiving. There wouldn't have been no movie.
Yeah.
But see, that's my thing. What if they get somebody that like, because they just killing dudes, but I'm like, they had to have been setting this up to where you were instantly gonna fail.
It was a rigged game, yeah.
Yeah, it had to be a rigged game off rip, because like, first off, you saying I got to get to the river, to the opposite side of the city, bro. What makes you think I won't cheat?
Yeah.
Now, granted, they did meet up. We kind of get a better explanation of them. We actually see the hunt in action, like start to finish.
Yeah.
But like, he and it's taking me everything not to say hoont.
The hoont. They were hunting.
They were hunting. But like,
hold on, guys, I'm coming with my horn.
Get your ass down here.
Fucking Lance Henderson cussing me out. Hold on, buddy. I'm jazzing in the background.
Jazzing it up like Nightman over in the back. Oh, fuck.
Fucking Nightman, it came back. Oh, shit.
Nah, what I was saying was, they just had to have rigged it from the start because, like, granted, like I said, we saw later in the movie that they are literally like in the same area. Like, there's they don't give you like a head start or nothing. You just run and them dudes on a motorcycle.
It gives you like a 5-second, right? Did he say what? No, 25? I forgot.
Like it's not a fucking real head start, dog.
Yeah. Because
them dudes on the motorcycles are like right on.
Yeah, those dudes on motorcycles consistently on your ass. So
like
it's not
right there. So it's no way, right? So
and it's like, yeah, there's one person that pays to hunt you, but like everyone's trying to kill you.
Yeah,
it's not. Yeah,
everyone's there trying. At least you got the guys that are trying to injure you.
Yeah,
and the guy who paid the money is going to get the last shot.
Yeah,
because you got the guys on the bikes trying to slow you down. So my whole thing is like, what makes you think I won't cheat? Yeah, just because I'm homeless. Like I may be out of homes, but I ain't out of options.
Yeah.
Come on, baby. Like I'm a cheat. I'm a definitely cheat.
Yeah, definitely.
But they had to think that like these dudes, because they're hunting like homeless folks, and some of them are ex-military. So it's
no, they're specifically ex-military. They say they only want to hunt ex-military.
Yeah, and it's just like ex-military down on their luck. And I'm like, bro, you got to think that
make it not easy, I guess, or whatever.
You had to have happened. You had to have something happen to make that rule. Because it's all right. We're hunting military folks, and then somebody's like, you have a fucking you have a Bordeaux, not to that level, but somebody's like, yeah, he's like, oh shit, he almost made it. All right, nope. and they just kill him. So this is kind of one of those unwinnable games. That's why it's like the money is so, even though the money is like 10 stacks in that era, that's a lot, but like it's also, that's another thing. Now I'm saying it out loud. It makes me think there's like, we can lose 10 stacks. We can lose 10 G's. Somebody get away. It's 10 G's. It's whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, it is what it is.
Yeah.
How you feeling about that opening though?
Yeah, it's the same thing because we didn't know at the time what was going on. We just know, okay, clearly they're trying to kill this dude.
Yep.
And you get a little hint of it because Lance Hendricks is like, if your target hits the river, it's over. He won. You can't let that happen. And shout out to Buddy who just has a fucking bazooka.
Yeah.
Blows up a fucking like
out of nowhere.
Like a food truck.
Fuck off. Like just blows that shit up.
And then part of me's like, Buddy, why'd you because he's running on a pier and he like falls through. I just keep swimming. Like, why are you trying to run?
But see, that's also what I'm saying. They have to have somebody across the river
or something, yeah,
to make sure, like, okay, like we're not gonna actually pay you.
Yeah.
But they're signing a contract, so it's kind of like one of those things where you just gave your life away.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how many of y'all actually read these contracts?
Yeah.
Like, oh, y'all are saying you're going to give me $10,000, but this contract says you're not giving me $10,000. I will literally be shot on sight with checks notes with ruthless aggression.
God damn.
I would be hunted.
Yeah, because they're luring these fucking homeless. Like, hey man, you just get $100 just to fucking read the contract. That's it. He's like, I signed some papers. I get $100. Yep.
They did my boy dirty because he was the only.
After that.
Boy, they did my boy dirty later in the movie because like he put that $100. Said, maybe you don't want the bitch. Hold on.
Yeah.
I didn't say all that. I'm just saying what kind of shit we doing.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, no, that's how I feel. I like it's kind of like one of those unwinnable situations.
Yeah, So, okay, let's go on. While searching for her father, Binder's estranged daughter, Natasha, is attacked by a group of muggers and punks, who saw that she had a lot of cash earlier and attempt to grape her. Do they really? Or do they just try to take her money? Because they in the middle of the street, my guy, like...
Yeah, they just look like they were trying to rob her, but they also might have you in that situation, there is a good chance. But like in that whole thing, they never got that far. It was like looked like you just about to get robbed.
She is saved by a homeless man with an exceptional martial arts skills named Chance Boudreaux, a former Force Recon Marine and now sailor, currently out of work. Boudreaux is initially hesitant to involve himself in her mission, but as his merchant seaman union dues are in array, he reluctantly allows Natasha to hire him as her guide and bodyguard during the search. Unfortunately, the search goes slowly as the city's police force is on strike, making the hunter's livelihood easier to conduct. I'm so glad they put that little tidbit of the police are on strike. Because I'm like, bro, they are shooting grenade launchers and rockets in the middle of the street. And like, nothing.
Not one cop.
No, one cop's like, maybe I should check that out. But I'm like, okay, they're on strike. It makes kind of sense.
Yeah, the one cop is in the precinct
with making herself a cupcake.
Bro, like that's the saddest shit ever. First off, let me talk about that part.
Yeah,
she's saying happy birthday to me, and she's got a cake or
like a big muffin, almost like a
like a muffin or a pancake or some shit like that. Fucking has the one candle in it, and she goes to blow that bitch out. Old girl Natasha walks up, and she looks at Natasha, opens the drawer, puts the cake in there with the fucking
candle.
With the candle still lit, pushes the shit on. I'm like, I don't know if that's not how that works.
Yeah. Like, why would you? Okay, sure.
Like, all right, sure. Why not? I think that bothered me. she's like, "Hey, I'm kind of overbooked. Can you come back tomorrow?" I'm like, "What the fuck you mean come back?"
Yeah.
But
Like this
okay,
police
first off,
station is empty. Like,
okay, but going back, let's talk about the fit, because we don't do drips
yeah.
for the heroes of this movies when we do these reviews. But I got to talk about my man's fit. Jean-Claude Van Damme pulls up with the cleanest mullet I had seen at that time. A fucking trench coat. No, a duster.
A duster, buddy. Yeah.
Over a jean jacket. On a collared shirt. Some fucking corduroys.
Oh, shit.
And I forgot the shoes.
They're just like boots, man. Just like, yeah.
They're just random fucking work boots. But he's in fucking corduroys in New Orleans. Do you not know, brother? Do you not know how hot that man? Like, brother, you want to talk about swamp ass?
This whole movie,
bro. You want to talk about swamp ass? That man's a fucking whole puddle. His balls turn into the swamp thing, brother. I promise you that. Like, absolutely not.
Oh shit,
man! But he had that shit on.
He did have that shit on, and he comes
had
out,
that shit on,
beats the brakes out of fucking everyone.
Dog, like just like it damn near like he damn near fought like 10 of them, because I was like, okay, 3 dudes I understand, but where the rest of y'all come from?
Exactly. Like there was like another group of 5 dudes just chilling outside the diner,
not even doing shit.
Yeah,
minding their business, and they say, "I'm gonna go fight this."
I was
dude.
like, how did y'all know what was about to happen? And I was like,
bro, not just that, you seen these dudes get their asses whooped, and yet you decide to join in on the fun.
You think you're gonna be the one? Okay.
Hell no. Hell no.
I'm like, look, I don't even like these motherfuckers, man. I just look, I'm down.
Bro.
Y'all got it.
Nah, bro. Y'all got it. I'm robbing them.
Yeah.
Fuck that. I was like, bitch. It's like, Charlie owed me money anyway.
Exactly.
But he gets his whole arm broke because you just trying to rob somebody in pure daylight because ain't no cops outside. I mean, kudos to you.
Yeah.
But you just had to walk into like a homeless man, like it just homeless kung fu man, and proceed to get your ass whooped for free.
Yeah. Now look at you. Full of cringe.
Okay, no. You know what? No. You know what? You know exactly what his character is? Homeless Batman.
Pretty much.
Because this motherfucker's out here solving crimes.
Solving crimes. He's at the crime scene looking at shit like, aha.
At the crime scene solving that shit, coming down to the police station, talking to the police chief. And this is, hey, solved your murder. Like it was like, I solved that. Like, but it's, oh my god. That scene just reminded me of how much I fucking love Jean-Claude Van Damme movies, because it's just fucking ridiculous.
Okay.
His arrival in each of his movies are over the top always.
Yeah.
And not in the cheesy fucking Steven Seagal like bullshit that you would see.
Exactly.
But this is peak like action movie star type, hey,
yeah,
leave the lady alone. And then he comes up with a fucking New Orleans accent. New Orleans French. He tries to talk Creole a little bit. Ain't
but
no fucking way.
Yeah, no.
I'm like,
shout out to him when she's like, my name's Nat. He's like, they named you after the bug? She's like, no, it's short for Natasha. Oh.
Natasha. Oh. He's like, oh.
They named you after a bug?
That's literally probably him asking legit questions like, they named you after that?
Yeah.
Oh, my fault.
That one's on me.
My bad, slime.
That's funny as shit. But yeah, that happens in oh, buddy, let's go, because this paragraph is like the whole second act, dog.
All right, let's go. Let's turn up.
Natasha discovers that her father distributed flyers for a seedy recruiter named Randall Poe, who has been secretly supplying Fouchon with homeless men with war experience and no family ties. Natasha questions Randall about her father's death, but they are discovered by an eavesdropping Van Cleef. Fouchon and Van Cleef beat Poe and cut his ear as punishment for sending them a man with a daughter. New Orleans police detective Maria Mae Mitchell is reluctant to investigate Binder's disappearance until his charred body is discovered in the ashes of a derelict building. The death is deemed an accident, but Boudreaux searches the ruins and finds Binder's other missing dog tag, as they're always given in pairs, which was pierced by one of the crossbow bolts. Van Cleef's henchmen suddenly ambush Boudreaux and beat him unconscious to scare him and Natasha out of town. When he recovers, he offers Mitchell the dog tag as evidence that Binder was murdered. With the investigation getting closer, Van Cleef and Fouchon decide to relocate their hunting business and begin eliminating loose ends. The medical examiner who had been hiding the evidence of the hunt is killed along with Poe. Meanwhile, Boudreaux's friend, Elijah Roper, who is also homeless and former United States Army Special Forces, is next to participate in Fouchon's hunts and also ends up dead. Mitchell, Natasha, and Boudreaux arrive moments later at Randall's car and are ambushed by Van Cleef and several of his men. During the shootout, Mitchell is shot in the chest and dies. Boudreaux kills a handful of mercenaries and escapes with Natasha. Fouchon and Van Cleef assemble their mercenary team and hire 5 hunters to continue the chase. Buddy, did I not tell you this second paragraph is the entire
Bro, I was wondering when you were gonna stop, bro.
Yeah. I was like, Jesus Christ.
I was like, holy hell. All right.
So where to start, Shag?
A lot to unpack there.
Yeah.
I guess what stuck out to you, not reading that, but what stuck going into the second half, what stuck out to you, like the one thing that you want to cover first?
Like I said, it is kind of hilarious when they went to question Poe. Fucking Van Cleef is just standing there menacingly, staring at him like,
bro.
He's just like, dude. Motherfucker had the JoJo menacing symbols all over him.
Bro, you just see him just like, it's a shadow and the menacing symbols are just going up. Like, real shit. I think that, like, that, okay, first off, that scene where they're fucking talking to him, like, hey man, what the fuck, you know, like, and he knocks him on his knees and just, first off, they're beating the fuck out that fat dude. Yeah. Like, I ain't never seen a fat man get his ass whooped like that. Like, come on, bro.
Fucking that dude up.
They were beating his ass, and Van Cleef puts that motherfucker on his knees, pause, and puts the fucking scissors.
Grabs like
on his fucking
ass scissors. I feel like they don't make scissors like that no more, dog. Those are big motherfuckers.
That's them shit. When they told you not to run with scissors, that's the shit they was talking about.
Yeah, them big iron fucking.
Yeah, boy.
Sharper than sharp scissors, like.
Boy, I know you had every fucking family in the 90s had a pair of scissors like that.
Yep.
Bitches could be rusted out and still cut through steel.
Yeah.
Like, that motherfucker, he put that piece of shit on his earlobe. And they asked him, why'd you fucking do, like, why? We told you specifically not to get us anybody with a family. And he said, my fault, my bad, blah, blah, blah. And he just said, I forgot what Van Cleef fucking said to him, but he fucking just cut that whole fucking ear off. He's fucking wailing, screaming. You can fucking see him yelling and just put the Tom and Jerry screaming at bitch as he's getting knocked to the side.
Yeah.
As he's getting knocked to the side and shit.
And fucking, that's like insane.
Dog, and then fucking Fouchon fucking just puts his fucking foot to this man's chest and interrogated him the entire time. And I'm like, Buddy's not finna make this shit, bro. No. I actually thought he was gonna die there.
Yeah.
But boy, I was wrong.
Yeah, because he was like, look, we got another client lined up. Get us the motherfucker we asked for this time. Mm-hmm. And then, Keith's like, if I have to come back, I'm going to cut a steak. And just stabs the scissors on the wall. I was like, huh?
Dog, when he said that, I'm like, I'm pretty sure that dude's pork, but cool.
Yeah. It's like,
I'm like, brother, I don't think you're going to get steak out of that. You might get some fucking giblets.
Just say you're going to chop his balls off. That would have been more scarier, bro. I'd have been like,
actually, that dude's a full-on weirdo, so whatever he's saying is fucking actually very intimidating.
Yeah, that is true.
Because it's like, because you sitting there and saying, I'm coming for a steak. What the fuck you talking about?
Yeah, it's like that.
Jose, what the fuck you talking about?
Like I said, like later on in the movie, he's like, I don't know, man. That motherfucker's not even American. I don't know what the fuck he be talking about.
Dog, bro, I don't even have to talk. Hey, bro, he's losing his shit. He had every right to be afraid.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got his fucking ear fucking cut off.
Yeah, but
He gets jumped by Bordeaux. Like he's in a fucking massage parlor. About to get his fucking Deshaun Watson on it sounds like.
Yeah.
And then Bordeaux pops up on this motherfucker and was like, hey, absolutely not. You're gonna tell me who you work for.
Yeah.
And that motherfucker starts spilling his beans.
Why'd you spill your beans?
Why'd you spill your beans?
Yeah, but he's all like, yeah, I work for a guy named Van Cleef, man. I don't even know. You don't speak English. I mean, he's not even from America. I don't know.
He told that motherfucker, it's like, hey, if you understand what I'm saying, I need you to grunt. And even he was like, huh?
And then fucking, but after that, he goes, that's when he goes to the fucking, was that before or after he goes to like the damn scene of the crime and finds that other?
Nah, he was clean cut. That was like after he
Okay.
goes to the scene of the crime. He goes to the,
finds
he's
the
like,
dog
all right,
tag.
yep, finds the dog tags.
Then gets jumped.
Gets jumped by fucking Urkel and Yerkel, like fucking two fucking slack-jawed yokels, bro.
Jobber McJobber pants, and
boy.
But they get that one up on him, I guess, at least.
They jumped him. They fucking trapped him. They were like, bitch, you ain't supposed to be here.
Yeah, some dude had like a noose.
Yeah, it was definitely,
I don't know what you call that shit. Like,
it's definitely like you know what it reminded me of? Like fucking like a pool fucking equipment. Like they just found that shit and just lying around and just like shit. But it was definitely like a noose, like a fucking animal.
I forgot what animal that's for, but yeah, it's
like for a big ass animal, they'd fucking just like tie that shit up, and he's like, "Ah, fuck," and these guys call it, "Yeah," and they just start talking in the worst.
Yeah,
had a bat. Took that shit to homeless Batman.
Yeah,
but you'll never take me alive, homeless Batman.
It's like, yeah, we see you again. You're done.
Boy, they start talking in the worst New Orleans French I have ever heard in my life.
That's funny as hell. I didn't consider it New Orleans French. I was like, I don't know what the fuck.
No, it's okay. First off, let me stop you right there. It's not called. New Orleans French is not a fucking thing. It's called Creole.
It's called Creole. Yeah, that's why I didn't know what the fuck they were trying to say. Like,
yes, it's Creole. That's the worst fucking Creole accent I've heard. But it's so bad, it's hilarious.
That's funny.
But I will not be calling it Creole. I will call that bitch New Orleans French because that's exactly what that shit should be. And Brian, if you're listening to this, I apologize.
So what is good old? What is our boy Diabetes speaking at the end of the movie?
That's exactly what he's fucking speaking of here. And it's crazy because he's probably the closest to Creole you're about to get.
Yeah.
That's Timu Creole. He's very close. Very fucking close. But he gets jumped and then like okay, so when you read that did cover the ex-military guy going to do that, or is that up next?
Yeah, no, it covers it.
Okay, so they did my boy dirty, and but he fought back.
Yeah.
My man's went out like a G. He first off...
Yeah, because before this, we get the recruiting scene where Buddy...
Yeah.
Well, not Billy Zane's talking to old boy. It's like, look, man, all you gotta do is show up and shoot the guy. We take care of the body. We take care of the disposal. We do everything. Blah, blah. And Buddy's just... Fouchon's just playing the piano. He is...
Yeah, he's tickling them ivories, brother. He is just going crazy.
He is going in. And this whole time, it's like, yeah, man... You just send a cash wire to fucking our bank in the Caymans, and blah blah blah. Then he's like, that's when he explains, like, we only hunt ex-military because we like the challenge or some shit like that. And then one guy's like, all right, this sounds like a plan. I want to do it. It sounds cool. Then that's when he's like, we'll call you, buddy.
Yeah, you don't call us, we'll call you. He said, do not mention any of this. Can you imagine people trying to do this today? He's like, bro, don't you say shit on Twitter, to Instagram. Shit like this definitely can't happen in countries that have the internet. Because somebody gonna say something.
Yeah.
Somebody gonna say something. Motherfucker, and then you gotta uproot your shit. That's crazy.
Yeah. But yeah, they do get their homeboy Roper, who's been throughout the movie. He's been helping them out throughout the movie.
Yeah, he's been like here and there. You know, he was a plot device.
Yeah,
But like there was, even though I knew what was gonna happen, part of me was like, damn, does he get away? But like and that's how we get the hunt. That's how we see the hunt for the first time. They say, okay, here's this money. Here's a sack of money, or here is a money belt. If you can get across that river before we catch you, that money is yours.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, all right. And he just kind of, he's like, all right, you have, and then he just starts, he starts running, the motorcycles are on his ass.
Yeah.
Immediately. And they're starting to shoot at him.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like fucking trying to dip and dodge and get out the way and shit. And then, like, just.
And you can tell Buddy's just a rich dude who just.
Yeah, he was just like, he's unsure of the whole thing.
And he's just not about that life. Because when he got the gun, you know, Fouchon's like, hey, man, can you turn the safety off?
No, not just that. Go. He said the gun that he chose, he's like, hey, man, we're in New Orleans, not Beirut.
Yeah. Yeah, because he got like this fucking Rambo guns. I don't even know what you call it.
That motherfucker's out here. He ain't shooting. This motherfucker out here committing war crimes with that shit. He's like, up. We don't need that. Something smaller. Something more. Like, put the fucking safety. Take the safety off, man. Come on. Like, Buddy's unsure.
Yeah, and you can just
say, hey, you can kill a man.
Like this motherfucker here.
He said, killing a man sounds good in theory, but I don't fucking know about this now.
Yeah. Yeah, because he does just fucking let it sing.
Mm-hmm.
And he wounds Buddy. And you know, Fouchon's like, hey, good job, man. Now finish the job.
Yep. That's in the cemetery, too.
Yeah. And he's like, no, man. No. He's wounded, man. That's good. Y'all can kill him.
And you know in New Orleans that they bury their folks above ground, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like just being in a cemetery like that and tripping over fucking actual tombs and shit. Be like, man, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's that one famous cemetery. Like, Nick Cage already has his tomb ready there, apparently.
As he should.
Yeah.
Fucking legendary weirdo, bro.
Yeah.
Love Nick Cage. But, man, like, but okay. My man's gets shot after fucking dipping and dodging all the bullets earlier. And they're like, yeah, like you said, he's like, go finish the job. And Buddy's like, just super unsure. He's like, I don't know, man. He's wounded. And they're like, oh my God. Not gonna hold you. I felt Fouchon in that situation. Cause he's like rolling his eyes like, oh my fucking God. Hey man, you can't be a bitch right now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need you to lock in.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna need you to lock in and do your and go take care of this. You paid for this. You wanted this experience. Now you got to finish it.
Yeah.
This is why we and he fucking says a thing that like she says later that makes all the fucking sense in the world. But like he walks up on Buddy, and dude but our boy kicks like didn't he kick the gun out of his hand?
Yeah, he was hiding like a tomb or something.
Yeah, he was fucking. That's what I was thinking. Like he wasn't hurt for real. Like he wasn't hurt that bad.
Yeah.
Like my man played possum. Like shit, I'm shot, bitch.
Yeah.
Like fake that shit, and then let that bitch sang, shoots Buddy, and then disperses out through everyone else.
Part of me shouldn't be like, shouldn't I win the game on principle now? Like I killed the dude hunting me.
Technically,
that's how you could tell they weren't gonna let no one win.
Nah, because technically their money got shot, and he was still alive. So if he was dead, but then you would have somebody you would go back.
No, because that's when Lance Henderson pulls up on him and he's like, and now you see why we always take our money up front.
Yep, because shit like this is happening. Because you dumb motherfuckers, somebody who wants to pretend to have a soul or a heart, you fucked around and you get caught lacking. And these people who you hunting, they're military for a reason. They will fight back when they need to. And this is the reason why I said earlier that there's no way of winning this. Because of the fact if they get away, someone's gonna know what happened.
Exactly.
Even if you sign paperwork saying, hey, I won't ever talk about this, the fuck you gonna take them to court?
Yeah.
Murder will fucking trump that. Because you can't hunt nobody, bro. Like, what?
Yeah.
Like, come on, bro. I know read the fine print, but they're going to look at that shit and be like, It says here you legally tried to hunt him.
Yeah. It's like,
Jose, what is your defense?
I mean, hey, he got paid, didn't he?
He said, hey, he agreed. You break article, like, look at the fucking lines. Article 6, line 8.
Yeah.
But nah, but no, so my man, but see, and so they ended up shooting Buddy who bought the experience. And
Yeah.
I'm like, good riddance. Fucking R.I.P. Bozo. Because, like, you had that shit coming to you. Everybody else had a decent time. You just fucked up. I'm not saying it's...
As I'm Spider-Man from that fucking video, later, pussy. Just webbing your visor.
Webbing that motherfucker. Just, hey, stop.
Hey, stop that.
Stop. I'm gonna... Boy, when I... Ooh. You gotta say later... Pussy.
But yeah, that's so. After that, they unfortunately meet up with Homeboy in the middle of the street,
but see, no, and that's when I wanted to talk about that scene, that whole scene, because he went out like a fuck. He didn't die like a bitch.
Yeah,
he knew his time was up because he got away after spraying the yopper and just hauled ass. They just said, "All right, we gotta fucking catch him." They fucking run up on him. And he's literally trying to get help. And this is kind of the fucked up thing is because he's being a homeless guy. People are kind of probably tourists walking around the city. They're going to be like, oh, he's homeless and saying, please help me. And this motherfucker's like bleeding and shit. They're like, oh, God, I don't want nothing to do with this. And then with him being a black dude, I'm like, they're not going to fucking help you, my dude. Like, that's I'm like, damn. That's fucked up.
Yeah, that's where we get our Ted Raimi cameo.
Yep. Ted Raimi's like, get the fuck away from me. I don't have any drugs.
Yeah, because he was like, help me. He's like, I ain't got no money, man. Fuck off.
I ain't got no money, man. And just walked away.
Yeah.
You're like, yes, you do. It's fucking Ted Raimi.
I've seen you get killed by a dark man before, you asshole. Come here.
You have money? I seen it. But like, he's standing around in public, and they got guns locked on Buddy. And Buddy looks around. And he definitely does this, like, he goes like, he just nods his head. He's like, all right, get it over with then. Just gives him that look of like, you know you're fucked? Fine. Do it.
Yeah.
Like, definitely on some training day, all you motherfuckers. Okay. He just gets fucking annihilated. And they're just shooting out in the open.
Yeah, they just like everyone's like
like they're literally. Now that's crazy that they just only shot him and no one else.
Yeah,
every bullet that could have ricocheted just ended up going into Buddy. Like no one else got shot.
Swiss fucking cheese.
Boy, they did him. He got the RoboCop special. Damn near. Yeah. Just fucking. Oh, now I'm wondering. What are the cuts? Because they said the reason why this movie was like NC-17 originally because it was too violent.
Yeah.
I'm wondering, had that scene would have been worse?
It might have been.
Because oof. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then but then it's that scene and another scene that we're about to cover that I think would have benefited if this movie was NC-17. And I know it's not Bordeaux. But it's when the fatback is fucking trying to leave town the next day.
Yeah.
Oh, and he's... Dog sees no one in the streets. Not a soul. Like on some Looney Tunes shit, saw no one. Looks left, looks right, looks left again, saws no one, throws his shit in the trunk, gets in the car. Van Cleef right there with a shotgun on his fucking face. I'm like, God damn.
He's like, hey, you wouldn't... You're not leaving nowhere, right?
Not without saying goodbye.
He's like, hey, my mom's sick, though. I gotta go take care of her. I'm
like, brother, that lie wouldn't have worked. Not for him, dog. He a grade A sicko. He don't give a fuck. You could have been... He probably would have respected you more if you didn't fucking just say, nah, I'm running, bro.
Yeah.
Fuck that. Y'all weird.
The streets is too hot, man. Come on.
Hey, man, we gotta get out of here. Y'all leaving? Y'all can't stay after that? After what y'all did?
Yeah.
You expect me to stay? No, I'm out of here. Bro, that scene, first off,
why'd you wait till then? I'd have left immediately.
Yeah, I left that night.
I'd have been like, yeah, no, they as soon as I'd heard there was a shooting in downtown New Orleans, a homeless man, like, nope.
Mm-mm. Nah, bro, not just that. As soon as I got Buddy,
Yeah,
I'd have dipped. Unless they had eyes on dude the entire time.
maybe. Only thing I can think of.
Which Van Cleef at this point I can believe had fucking superpowers. He's like, nah, that's my project. I'm gonna go look at him.
Yeah, my spider sense is tingling, and someone's trying to snitch.
I smell bacon.
Yeah,
That
just
motherfucker
like,
pulled
oh,
up on
no.
him. Dog. Gave that motherfucker. Kissed that dude with the shotgun. And this is why I'm like, I wish this movie had no limits. Because there shouldn't have been not one fucking piece of head on his shoulders.
Yeah.
With that type of gauge shotgun pumped right into his shit.
Mm-hmm.
That motherfucker's head should have been a goddamn watermelon.
Yeah.
But we see the cut after he's gotten shot, and you see his head still in the front seat. You see his head attached and slumped over. Like,
yeah.
I'm like, no,
There should be nothing.
There should be not a. It should be maniac cop, fucking brain shattered, just all over the fucking place.
Yeah.
Like nasty. But.
And then, because John Claude sees his homeboy on the ground, Swiss cheesed. And they were like, yo, he was passing out flyers for Poe too. And then the cop's like, okay, we need to go pay him a visit. They get there too late because Buddy's, should be missing a head by now. And as they get up the sea, they get ambushed by Van Cleef and like all his motorcycle goons. And Overall gets shot. I'm like, oh, detective.
Yeah, that sucks.
I don't know why. I thought she made it.
Dog, yes. Again, this proves the fact that all I remember is the back half of this movie.
Yeah.
Because first off, I was like, damn, I didn't know black people was in this. And then two, I'm like, oh shit, they didn't make it. Not a one.
No.
Why does this surprise me? The two only black folks in New Orleans. They don't make the move. They don't make it.
Shit.
I was just like, huh.
Okay then.
Okay, John Woo. I see what you're doing.
But yeah,
cool.
no, they fucking she gets shotgunned and then shot again in the chest. I think she low key survived the shotgun blast.
She had time. It was the other one that just kind of fucking.
The other one got her.
And that one looked like it was in her arm.
Yeah.
Like her shoulder.
Yeah.
But like that, she's like, I'm gonna make it. I'm not gonna make it.
Oh, leave her there. We can't do nothing for her.
Nope. She not gonna be
during all this shenanigans, John Claude gets a gun. He starts killing people.
This is where we get the John Woo-isms.
Yeah, Van Damme kicks someone off a motorcycle.
Dog, and then you see the fucking cable line fucking pull Buddy back when he gets kicked.
Yeah, that's funny.
Like
we get
I'm like, no fucking way he kicked him that hard.
And we get John Wooism 27. There must be a motorcycle chase in my movie. Or a vehicle chase. Because, in
vehicle chase of some kind.
Yeah. So him and Nancy get on a bike. Him and Natasha get on a bike. And they're being chased by not Billy Zane and his crew. And he kind of drops her off. This is another part I remember. This motherfucker just goes head on against a Jeep or Suburban, whatever the fuck it is. Jumps, barrel rolls off the roof of that fucking car, lands, starts shooting that motherfucker, and it just explodes.
So it's the motorcycle because it's leaking gas.
Yeah.
So he shot at the. I think what's supposed to happen. He was supposed to do all that, get the motorcycle to be under the car.
Yeah.
Shoot the motorcycle, and then explode the Jeep. But that shot didn't have no motorcycle in it.
Yeah.
Like none. And if he shot the ground, at least kind of sparking the gasoline.
Yeah.
And the shit trails and then it blows up the car, then I'd be like, all right, cool. But I'm like,
what the hell is
how that works.
Yeah.
I don't think that's how any of this works. But of course, Jean-Claude Van Damme does a fucking front flip over the car, lands on his fucking feet, stumbles a bit,
Yeah.
and just like, bam, 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 and just lights that shit up.
Car blows up and he's like, yeah.
Ain't
Then
no
he
fucking
grabs
way.
Natasha and they jump onto a train because they're like on a bridge right now.
Mm-hmm.
And fucking Fouchon's there with his fucking 50 cal pistol. I don't know what the fuck. His Megatron gun.
Brother, he got that Y iota. he got that. He got that revolutionary gun.
Yeah, like just his
That motherfucker got that.
7 years ago. Just fucking.
That motherfucker got that Yosemite Sam. That caliber is Y iota, bro. Like that's what he was doing.
He just consistently just dropping like a huge bullet in that bitch and just chick.
Bum! It's just like, dog, what? Keep that thing on him, indeed.
Mm-hmm. So they escape, and he looks at Van Cleef and is like, well, we have one more hunt tonight after all.
Yeah, because they were talking about leaving New Orleans after that.
Yeah, like, it's too hot. We got to go to New Orleans. We got to leave. Let's go to just Eastern Europe. We'll be there for years.
Yep. No one cares.
Yeah. And fucking, so Fouchon assembles his mercenaries and like a bunch of people that I guess played the game before. Because we see Buddy from the beginning of the movie was shooting like bow and arrows.
Mm-hmm.
Steel arrows at motherfucker. They killed Natasha's dad. And he's all right, we're hunting a very dangerous individual. Whoever scores a kill, consider your debt cleaned or something like that, he said, or some shit like that.
I think the money that they paid to go hunting would get redeemed.
Oh, okay.
Like you get that back because it's like we're paying you $750,000 each for being here, and whoever gets the kill gets their debt waived.
Well, some shit
like gets their like that $500,000 to hunt. It's like, hey, shit's null and void. We'll give you that shit back.
Yeah. All right, Leroy. Boudreaux leads Natasha to his uncle's Clarence Deveau. How you say that motherfucker? Clarence?
Just call that motherfucker Uncle Clarence, bro.
Clarence Deveau. Ain't it Duvee?
I'm looking it up right now.
That sounds French.
Because you fucking, it sounds French.
Clarence Duvey's house deep in the bayou and enlists his help to defeat the men. Boudreaux, Natasha, and Duvet. Lead the hunting party to the Mardi Gras graveyard. See, we got it. See, there we go. Connection.
Hey.
A warehouse of old damaged Mardi Gras floats and statues, and kill off Fouchon's men one by one. Van Cleef is finally gunned down by Boudreaux in a shootout. In the end, only Fouchon is left, but he holds Boudreaux at bay by taking Natasha hostage and stabbing Duvee in the chest with his arrow. Oh yeah. Boudreaux charges him, attacking him with a flurry of blows, and then drops a grenade in his pants. Fouchon attempts in vain to dismantle the grenade, but gets incinerated in the explosion. And there's just one little paragraph left. I'll read it because it's like,
get it out.
It turns out that Duvee is still alive, as the arrow Fouchon used only hit Duvee's whiskey flask. Boudreaux, Natasha, and Duvee make their way out of the warehouse, and the movie ends. Insert CCR, Born on the Bayou.
Oh my god.
Which won't be the last time we hear that song on this podcast.
No.
Because we're going to do Swamp Thing 2 one day. I promise y'all.
Oh, fuck. Dude. Okay. Now let's talk about this part of the movie that we fucking remember.
Yes. So right off the bat, these motherfuckers are in the woods. And she's like,
Bayou.
The bayou. Yeah, the bayou. And they're like, should we worry about alligators? He's like, well, if it makes you feel better, yes.
Yeah. He's like, yeah.
And they're running, and she's kind of like resting on a tree. And he comes up to her, he's like, hey, do you trust me? She's like, of course. He's like, close your eyes. He's like, what? He's like, just close your eyes, girl. Okay. And she thinks she's about to get kissed. She's kind of, and then And then Boudreaux looking at her like, mm-hmm. And then immediately just looks to the side and like the craziest looking snake is like his mouth is wide open about to bite this girl.
Boy, about to take a big ass chomp.
And motherfucker just grabs it, pulls it out, and then girl opens her eyes like, oh my God. And then he kind of like taps it at first, and then it like still moves, so he just straight up
punch
sound effect and everything, and that snake's like,
That motherfucker got erectile dysfunction real quick.
It just said, it made the Doug sound effect. They're like, beep.
Dog, listen. Okay, first off, Jean-Claude Van Damme, that version of Jean-Claude Van Damme pull up on me and said, do you trust me? Close my eyes. I'm folding immediately. Folding like a fucking omelet. I did the same shit. She's like, close my shit. You gotta say nothing.
Jack put it on chapstick like,
bro. If I'm Natasha, folding. Not even questioning, close my eyes, bitch. I'm taking off my whole glasses, nigga. I'm just like, nope, folding.
Yeah.
Origami. But then waking up, like opening my eyes and seeing a danger noodle instead of an actual
danger noodle. Yeah.
Instead of an actual noodle. I was like, it'd be like, man, this ain't the time or the place because we running. But I mean, I got 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh shit, that's disgusting.
Then he proceeds to just bite the rattler off of it.
Bruh, like, hello? Like a fucking aphrodisiac. And I'm like, bro, this is the most sexual thing about this entire movie. That motherfucker in the blood. She's like, oh my God.
Yeah. Like, what are you doing? He's like, oh, I'm leaving a friend. I'm leaving a gift for our friends.
Bruh. Not only is fucking homeless Batman out here becoming MacGyver, this motherfucker's like, I saw a snake and I'm gonna handle it. This motherfucker saw that snake and fucking hit that bitch in the back of the head. And I'm just
like that motherfucker did like a robot powered down motion, just like.
Oh my
shit.
God,
dude!
Put
that motherfucker in a tree, connected like to a branch. So
that snake apparently had to be knocked the fuck out, or something, for him to be like, "Oh, what the fuck am I? No, this white bitch didn't hit me."
Yeah, and then he like, I guess the point is he bites off the rattler so you don't hear the rattle.
Mm-hmm.
But it doesn't matter because that didn't even matter because he tied it to like a string on a fucking ground. So buddy just trips on it and it like yeets the snake towards him.
Well, it would have mattered because like you wouldn't have, because if you'd have heard that snake just rattling, you would have been checking everywhere.
Yeah.
And you would have saw the fucking shit on the ground and be like, oh nah.
But
what is this?
But then the snake just flies down from the tree.
Bites that motherfucker like a Slim Jim.
Yeah. Bites Buddy right in the face, and then Van Cleef just grabs that motherfucker, looks at Fouchon like, all right, holds his hand out like holds his arm out with the snake in it, and Fouchon just shoots that motherfucker.
Hit that motherfucker with the blicky, with the one tap, it just blew the fucking snake off. And then fucking Fouchon steps up like, I need you to die quietly.
Yeah. And just
the rest of your
chest, I guess, spreading the poison quicker. I don't know, just like.
Bro, I think he was just trying to break his neck originally. Yeah. Like that was the only thing I was like, maybe he's trying to break his fucking neck. It's the only thing I could think of.
Yeah.
But, bro, it was just kind of like, I was like, damn, what is happening?
And while all this is happening, we're introduced to Mr. Diabetes himself. He's making them some good old moonshine, sugar-free, of course, you know.
Shut the fuck up, man. Oh, fuck, that's so stupid. Oh, my God.
What are they drinking in fucking New Orleans? He's trying to make himself a sugar-free hurricane to just release on Bourbon Street.
Brother, you being a diabetic in New Orleans is probably one of the toughest fucking things to do. Because after being there, because Jose, you've never been to New Orleans.
No, I never have. No, still haven't.
I'm gonna tell you this: there's not a place you could walk. I was not sober that entire time.
Yeah,
No fucking way. My boy picked me off the plane, had a bottle of Jameson, and said, "Welcome to New Orleans, baby." It just had passed me that bottle, and I was like, I started to cry in the damn seat.
Damn.
We went to a restaurant. I got a drink. Went to the hotel. I tried to get a drink down there. Like, the only time I was sober is when I didn't have alcohol to drink.
Yeah.
But we went to a grocery store, and I bought like a thing of beers. I kept that in my cooler. Bro, that was a time. I was fucking hammered. But I told myself I actually really like New Orleans, and there was a reason why I would never move there. And it wasn't because of the alcoholism. It wasn't because of the weather. It was literally because of my health. Because there was no fucking way I was going to be able to make it. I'd have been in a hospital bed. Said, sir, you went into a diabetic coma. You woke up. If you do anything else like this again, you will die. My fat ass in that fucking hospital bed eating a beignet covered in fucking powdered sugar. And I'm going like, as I look back at my doctor going, hey, I'm here for a fun time, not a long time. And I'm biting into that bitch. Couldn't do it.
There you go.
Couldn't do it. Brother, I'm telling you, it's not a joke. You could go in anywhere in that city and get drunk and fatter.
Nice. No, shit, that's hilarious. Yeah, he like, all of a sudden, he's like, oh, my nephew's coming to visit me. He's all happy. He's like, hey, man, there's men trying to kill me. He's like, I know. I smelt them.
Bro, no, they did that whistling shit, and he fucking lost his. He was like, what the fuck was that?
Yeah, he did like the bird. He's like, hey, I know what that is.
Yeah, he was like, he hit the fucking Metal Gear. What was that noise?
Uh-huh. Who's for
Like,
No.
And then he's like, oh, yeah. Hey, boy. Oh, my God. That would have been better.
Yeah.
I would have understood it then. He fucking... Bless his heart, because I know they were trying.
Yeah.
He'd come the closest, but like, no.
It's like, hey, you got that 30-06 that I got you for your birthday? Nah, Gatorade it.
Gatorade it.
He's just like,
But I got that shotgun, though.
Yeah, I got your shotgun.
Oh, my God.
Cocks the dust off that motherfucker.
Bro. So... I want to talk about him so bad, but like, there's so much else other bullshit to
good
cover.
Old Wilfred Brimley.
Wilfred Brimley out here doing New Orleans French blows my fucking mind.
Oh shit.
Oh my God.
But yeah. So basically, he's like, hey, I'm gonna take this horse to the Mardi Gras graveyard. Y'all get out of here. Y'all be safe. I'm gonna lead them away. And then, he goes and he tells the girl, okay, we got work to do. Let's go. So the fucking mercs all pull up on Buddy's little shack or whatever. And one dude just goes in and just lets the chopper sing, just shoots the whole entire house.
Bro, not even they don't even knock. He just kicked that bitch in and just said, just let the yopper just go off.
And he's all like, I don't think no one's here.
Like, hey, no one's here.
Yeah.
You fucking think?
And then Buddy, with a fucking bow and arrow, shoots, barely misses Fouchon, but you realize he wasn't aiming for him. Hits his moonshine bottle.
Motherfuckers aiming for that sugar-free
moonshine. Fucking shit lights on fire. Sets off a match. Fucking goes all the way to the house and then explodes, causing a giant explosion. And
bro,
it's just funny as hell.
And it only kills about maybe 3-4 people. That's it.
Yeah, like a couple. Like I think he did more damage with the fucking lighting the fucking moonshine on fire. Because one dude is just on fire.
On fucking that motherfucker.
Fouchon just shoots that motherfucker like annoyingly.
Like, Fouchon can't fucking be bothered with all the bullshit. He's like, look, man, I'm just trying to fucking I'm just trying to kill this dude and go on about my business.
Yeah. So
This
shoots
is the
him.
worst shit ever.
They leave. And then Van Cleef's like, hey, man. Well, at first they were about to go off and hunt down his uncle. But Fushan stops them all. He's like, you idiots know he is not the target. Boudreaux's the target. Calls that one dude a buffalo.
Yeah, you fucking big ass dude too. Call him a buffalo.
Like,
I'm like, goddamn, dude.
Buffalo. But he had like a fucking a grenade launcher. I don't know what he had. He had a gun that caused an explosion.
Bro.
It wasn't a rocket launcher either. It was just like, what the fuck are you shooting? What Resident Evil gun did they give you, dog?
Bro, motherfucker took that shit straight from Doom.
Yeah, exactly. And then he's talking to Van Cleef like, yeah, he went this way on horse about 15 minutes ago.
Funny thing, seeing fucking Wilford Brimley take off on a horse is the funniest fucking things I could see.
With the building exploding behind him when he has his bow and arrow in the air.
Fucking just fucking Ed Orgeroning his way down the fucking into the fucking mist.
Oh shit.
Oh my fucking god, bro.
But anyway,
that was funny as shit. But go ahead.
Yeah, because then he's like, hey, I need you go and get in the helicopter. Make sure he goes this way so we can ambush him. And the whole time, not Billy Zane's like, yo, man, I can kill him from the helicopter. It's like anyone can
tell you that.
He's like, anyone can kill him from a helicopter. We trying to kill him from the ground. So, Fushan's still trying to
send a
play a
message.
game. Yeah.
Yeah, he's trying to send a message.
Yeah.
That motherfucker's like, he ain't finna do me like this.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely not.
So that happens, and they kind of follow him on a helicopter and they shoot him. They knock him off the horse and he makes it to where he was going anyway. So I know everyone pulls up there. The first poor bastard in the motorcycle gets pigeon shit on him. And it's like he immediately goes to like shoot all the pigeons. Jean-Claude throws like a gas can in that motherfucker's face and just explodes it.
Big boom. Done.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, nah. I want to fast forward to them being in the Mardi Gras building.
Yeah, that's what
And he's like, we got 20 dudes. He's 20 to 1. There's no way he could beat us. And I'm like, famous last words.
Right.
And they're just going deep. Now, one thing, of course, we're getting more John Woo-isms in this.
Oh, yeah.
But let me tell you something that pissed me off royally. Why the fuck were Natasha and Uncle Duvet there?
Yeah, I don't get it, because it shows them a minute ago. Well, did she not run back to him, I think?
Bro, like, I can't remember.
He was like, hey, go call the sheriff. And then she takes off. But then the next thing you know, they're like right there.
They're in the building. I'm like, why the fuck are y'all there?
Exactly.
Like, especially you, why are you there? Like, y'all ain't gonna do nothing but get in the way.
Like, I'd understood if the uncle came back. If it was just him. Because at least he bow and arrowed like one dude, I think.
He was about that action.
Yeah.
But at the same time, he didn't need to be there.
Right.
Because that was just gonna be distractions. Which eventually they were.
Yeah.
She takes a gun and kills Jobber McJobberton.
Yeah.
Like, shoots that and unloads a clip. And Uncle pulls up on him and says, hey, give me that goddamn gun.
Yeah.
Don't need it.
Mm-hmm.
Yelling at this motherfucker, making noise. Because I'm like, ain't no fucking way they don't hear y'all.
Yeah.
They definitely heard the gun, and they definitely hear your fucking ass.
Well, he gets shot like in the leg immediately after.
Boy. That's what I'm saying. Like, bro, come on, bro.
And then Natasha throws him the fucking gun, and he shoots it upside down. He has it, he just do.
And he said, why are y'all here? I told you to go get help. We ought to help.
And he kills...
You call for help, we got help.
He kills cinema villain henchman elite fucking that one it's Buddy who's Arnold's homeboy. Who's in every Arnold movie. That's who got gunned down went the gun upside down. I think his name's like he got like a Norwegian-ish name. It's like Thor or something. It's not Thor, but it's something along that line.
Motherfucker Thorfinn. Now I gotta look that shit up.
Yeah, but anyway, he's been in Predator. He's like in any movie Arnold's in, he's in, basically. So they kill him. And then I'm trying to think what also, you know what kind of pissed me off? How this motherfucker come from the air on a giant pelican and not hit a fucking soul.
Bruh, John Woo.
Yeah, you're right. He came down just shooting a shotgun. Not
doesn't
one
have to make
motherfucker
sense.
got hit.
It just has to look. Doesn't have to make sense. It just has to look elegant.
The only thing he did was light everything on fire, and we got that cool, pretty metal scene with Fushan's on fire.
Yeah,
like his coat is on fire. And he just takes that motherfucker off annoyingly. Like, he just like,
Bro,
I'm really getting annoyed.
This motherfucker, it's like he took that jacket off to have another jacket on. And he's just like, man, fuck. He just throws that bitch every time.
Yeah.
And just gets more upset. And I'm like, that was cold.
Yeah. At that point, it was like, he told Van Cleef, he's like, I'm going to be the one that kills him. Just letting you know.
Van Cleef out here on a whole solo mission to go find that motherfucker. And they fucking find each other. He's hey.
Yeah, we at this point we definitely get the John Woo-isms because he's starting to dual wield pistols at this point.
Yep.
And
dual wielding pistols, they both fucking go meet up against the wall and they're talking to each other.
Yes, that is the scene that's from Hard Boiled.
Yep.
And he does it again in Face Off.
Yep. And he's just like, hey, Bordeaux. Finally we meet.
And he's like, I've been looking for you my whole life.
And I hope you don't hurt my feelings.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why are you trying to get that off, bro?
It's like, stop that.
We don't know you enough to get to hurt your feelings.
So, unfortunately, quick trivia. Apparently, John Claude was an asshole to him, though, on set. I don't know why.
That kind of makes sense.
Because apparently, he spoke about it. He's like, yeah, he came up to me after a take one time. He's like, hey, man, what country are you from? And he's like, I told him I'm South African. He's like, oh, we should really go back because you're not going to make it in Hollywood. I'm like, damn. Hey.
I can see why he said hurt his feelings then, because oof.
Yeah. Hey, apparently, I guess John Claude just didn't like that dude. Yes. I'm like, come on, man.
He had a decent career.
He became the Mummy. That's probably the highlight of his career.
He had 2 Mummy movies.
2 Darkman movies. Oh, we ever doing Dark movie. 2? No, he did 2 and 3.
No, he did. Yeah, he died. Darkman died. We definitely. You know how that's a staple around here. We need to kind of finish those.
We got to do the Return of Durant. My God.
Yeah.
Like ain't no way you should be alive, Durant. But you know what? Because it's Durant, I'm gonna allow it.
Yep. Exactly. But he had a good career. But like,
yeah,
he died. He didn't die as cool as I wanted him to die.
Yeah, he just gets gunned down.
He is gunned down. I mean, he kind of like, and this Van Damme is like just holding this motherfucker up with his foot. He's robbing this motherfucker of his grenades, and then he just kicks that motherfucker to the side. Just push that motherfucker back, and he just fucking dies. And I'm kind of like, your death was cool, but this next one's better.
Yeah. So Fushan and Van Damme, he stabs Wilford Brimley in the damn chest with the arrow.
Because he's fed up.
Holds Natasha hostage. And she just like shoot him and like he can't. That's a shotgun. He'll kill us both.
What if he just shots that bitch though?
Like you do not know. He ricochets the bullet on some bullseye shit. Just
not even that. He just kills them both.
It's like, oh man.
Just kills them both. Takes his uncle. Be like, all right, we're getting the fuck out of here.
Yeah, look, you're really the only one I care about. Like,
yeah, it's like, hold on. I just realized something. They say he's homeless and he lives in an apartment. Is that technically not homeless? I don't
think he's homeless. He's just jobless right now. There's a difference.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Jobless Batman.
Because you find out, because quick backstory on him, you find out he was like, he worked on another sailboat, but something happened because they referred to it at the scene where he's trying to get a job. And he's like, nah, that already cleared. I'm not blacklisted no more. Well, we kind of find out, I guess the captain of that ship was smuggling opium.
Yeah.
So he yeeted him off board.
Motherfuckers say, yeah, we all right.
Yeah.
This is bad. And yeah, he would say, hey, man, we can't put you on this because it's like, yeah, you owe us $200. Because I get the money. He said, bro, I pay. We need that money up front. But no. it was kind of like he shouldn't be homeless. Jobless definitely turns it up because crazy how he told old girl in the beginning. He was like, hey, she was like, I can pay you $100 a day. Bitch, you ain't got no job.
Yeah. $100 a day is pretty nice, especially back then.
Yeah. $100 a day. Yeah, you could have been lying your ass off for a smooth 5 days.
Yeah.
And I say that because he looked like that.
Uh-huh.
So he can at least get away with, like, at least be lying to her.
Yeah.
And then kind of solve it.
Yeah, at least let me get a week's pay, and then I'll be set.
And that motherfucker ended up saying, he said, no. He's just like, yeah, it's $100 a day. Shouldn't that be enough? He's like, no, that's not enough.
Yeah.
And I'm like, brother,
well, she's like, for $100 a day, do you really need to ask questions? He's like, yes. Like,
yes.
I don't know what you're gonna have me do.
Yeah, I ain't into that freak shit.
Yeah.
Don't you? Nasty.
He's all like, no, you know what? I'll work for you for 2 days. You pay me $200.
Bro, you know the funny? No, did you say $200?
$200.
No, you know crazy shit. I said that shit. She's like $100 a day. I'm gonna still have to ask yes, but if it was $200 a day,
well, then there's no questions asked.
Yeah, then that shut the fuck up money.
Exactly.
But yeah, go ahead, man.
So, yeah, the final fight, like he, cocks all the shells out of the shotgun, throws that bitch on the ground. Buddy opens his fucking golden gun. I don't know what the fuck he had. That fucking
why I oughta.
Yeah, the fucking the gun Mel Gibson should have had in The Patriot. I don't know what the fuck. Fucking, and he's like, load me, girl. Just the way he said that, like, cracked me up.
Bro, he was so pissed. That entire thing. He's like, everybody's fucking dying. He's like, fuck, I gotta do all this bullshit.
He saw Van Cleef on the ground and was sad. Well, he's like, oh.
Yeah, he was like, fuck. All right, you killed my dude. And he was like, come on, motherfucker, let's go. And he's just, both of them dudes had that stare off. And Van Damme, doing the most Van Damme shit in John Woo history, fucking front flips through the fire and flames.
Yeah.
And then runs at Buddy and tries to fucking kick this dude.
Before he could cock the gun and shoot him.
I'm sitting here going like, there ain't no fucking way he don't get shot. But he did. He doesn't.
Because apparently that's also, we've established that is a high caliber gun. So I don't know how you dodge that.
That motherfucker got pushed back the other way. I was like, no fucking way he misses, right?
Using the bullets Hellboy puts in his gun. He's been shooting that shit.
This motherfucker rocking the fucking...
Like, that is a gun you unlocked after beating Resident Evil 2 on hard. Like, that's the type of gun he had.
Brother, he got the Van Helsing Ultimate Special.
Yeah.
Like,
for real, that's what he had. No, yeah. You're not lying.
Oh my god, dude. That is amazing. But I'm like, how the fuck do you miss?
Yeah.
You ain't missed the entire movie.
Well, no, he's been missing this whole finale.
That just him.
Yeah.
He's just been angrily shooting, only for him to be like, bro, you've been on point this whole movie. Now you shooting like a fucking stormtrooper.
Yeah. The power of plot strikes again.
Boy.
But then, we get our Jean-Claudeism. He's beating the fuck out of Lance Henriksen. Gives him the Jean-Claude kick.
Mm-hmm.
And then gets him, tells him hunting season is over. And drops a grenade in his pants.
And then headbutts that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Onto some rubble. And he runs to his uncle.
They haul balls away.
Yeah, grabs Natasha, heads towards his uncle. This motherfucker Hendrickson is digging in his pants to get that fucking shit off. He finds it. And because he's like, I'm assuming ex-military or some shit, this motherfucker unscrews the grenade. Honestly, I've never seen nobody do no shit like this in any other action movie after this. He fucking unscrews the grenade. And he's like, ha-ha! But keeps it too close.
Yeah.
And the fuse and the shit still let you say, oops.
That's what he said.
Boom.
And just explodes.
Bro. You know what it reminded me of?
What's up?
Remember the fucking post on Twitter like some years ago and people were talking about the best I'm dead and I know it scenes?
Oh, yeah.
I would put that one in there.
Yeah,
He's like, oops,
just boom,
boom. You seen that spark and it's done.
Yeah,
But
like,
yeah, nah.
dipshit. Like if he'd have threw the grenade immediately after that,
I was thinking he was going.
fuck, he could have just thrown the grenade. He had enough time.
He had time
and yeet that motherfucker.
But my whole thing is, I think had he would have thrown a grenade,
it might have blew up in the air.
Yeah. It might have blew up in the air. He would have caught collateral damage and still would have died. There was that possibility. But the moment he did this, don't celebrate the shit until you toss the other half.
Throw them shits opposite immediately. Just
like just be like, fuck that. Like, throw it behind me. Don't even fucking celebrate. Don't be go aha. Be like, ah, shit. Boom. Man. And then the movie ends.
Well, you find out, Wilford Brimley's not dead. He's like, oh no, something bad happened, because I guess he realizes his
fucking whiskey flask got fucked up.
Yeah. And he's just like, oh. And then like I said, they walk off together into the sunlight, into the sunset.
Tutti frutti, oh dude.
Jesus Christ.
That's
Hard Target.
That was Hard Target. Full of fun and adventure. Also, we forgot to mention that you can actually watch this streaming on Tubi for free, and it'll eventually be on Netflix, I think, in the coming weeks.
Oh, nice.
Definitely after this show comes out. So
so they
have those options. But now, Jose, I want to ask you, and I think I already know yours. What's your favorite cinema villain moment?
Is it not the snake? Is it not the snake? Was it not a river?
It might be the snake.
It's the snake scene, because that shit's so ridiculous.
Yeah. It's for me, it's definitely the attempt of Creole in this entire movie. Because what the fresh fuck? What is this? New Orleans French is being spoken.
That's what I say. Remake this movie with Channing
Tatum.
If he can't get Gambit, here you go, man. Here's a chance to use your Gambit accent one more time.
You can be Gambit in spirit.
Exactly.
That's fucking
Who is
terrible,
your dialect coach?
Because that motherfucker needs to be shot. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the part of the show where we, here at Cinema Villains Inc., will typically we like to rate and review the movies, but what we do here is we rate and review the movie's villains, and we judge them on 3 categories, and those categories are the motive, or the drip, and the threat level. Jose, which one you want to tackle first? Well, we're gonna do both of them, we're gonna do one at a time.
I guess
I believe since there's 2 villains, we don't do a 5-star. We don't do a 5-point rating system. We just kind of either who has the best motivation, who has the best drip, and who's the bigger threat here. I want to say when it comes to motivation, they're kind of hand in hand. That's tied.
Yeah. Although you could argue it's Hendrickson only because he's technically the boss.
Yeah.
And technically, Buddy works for him.
But he also is the one that's doing all that shit together, and they're kind of like, "Hey, we got the time." But you can give it to him. You can give that to him.
But I see what you mean too. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's like both of them dudes work together, right? Henderson's the brains, and as our boy is not the main guy, but he does more. He's definitely fucking number 2.
Yeah.
Right? So, like, that's why I'm saying that's a tie on motivation. Yeah. Let's talk about drip. This one might be difficult.
Is it Hendrickson? Because I feel like Buddy wore the same shit the whole movie.
I want to say both of them probably had that shit on.
They both did. Those were both drippy. That's the problem.
Yeah, both of them drippy as hell. So it's either a tie or I give it points to Hendrickson with the duster being caught on fire.
And him just annoyed by it. Not even...
Yeah, him annoyed. And just to reveal that he has another fucking jacket on. in that hot ass city.
In the bayou, Shag. In the swamp.
Damn. I can't call it, bro, because it's either
it's a tie.
It's a tie. This one would probably be easier. Who has the biggest threat level?
It's Van Cleef. It is
definitely Van Cleef. That whole
no offense to Hendrickson and his fucking his one-hitter quitter gun.
Yeah, Hendrickson in this movie is probably one of my favorite Hendrickson roles, especially villain roles.
Yeah,
because he's like complete, but like Van Cleef, that motherfucker about that action because he crazy as hell.
Yeah,
this motherfucker pull up to a function with like whatever weapon he has and turns that bitch into a weapon.
Yeah,
come up, that motherfucker come with the strap. Like, hey man, hey yo, why you come? Hey, bro, the way he did Fatback in that whole movie. And I call him Fatback. That's not that man's name.
Oh, yeah, it was Poe, I think.
That's not that man's name, dog. Let me pull that man's name.
I'm pretty
up,
sure it was Poe.
Let me pull that man's name up, dog, because that's crazy. I need to not be saying that man's name like that. Did he even fucking hold on? Oh shit! They didn't even fucking mention him in the fucking Wikipedia shit. That's crazy. But yeah. Anyway. He pulled up on him and made the threat and then turned that man into fucking spaghetti.
Mm-hmm.
Henderson's not doing that. Henderson's the guy that doesn't like to get his hands dirty.
Yeah, because even the autopsy dude, he was like, you thought Hendrickson was going to kill him, and knock on the door. He's like, hey, you're trying to go answer that.
He said, hey, go answer it. He said, well,
yeah,
go answer it. Motherfucker walked up to the door. His fucking Van Cleef. BAM! Van Cleef steps on that motherfucker like a menace. Steps over him like a menace. Like fucking Kobe, like fucking AI over Tehran Lou. Steps over that man's dead body.
Yeah.
Crazy. All right. So I guess in this, it would go to fucking not Billy Zane, a.k.a. Van Cleef.
Yeah.
In this, by a thinnest of margins.
Yeah.
So... both of them getting in the fucking. Both of them bitches are getting into the goddamn the club.
Dome.
Yeah, they VIP. Is this VIP for Hendrickson?
What other? Because we did Near Dark.
Yeah, he's not a bad guy in Aliens.
He's not a bad guy in Aliens.
There's other bad guy.
There's other movies with him as bad. Like we mentioned Stone Cold earlier.
Yeah,
he's the main bad guy.
Yeah.
No, he's not. He's in the villain dome. He's not VIP for this one.
Yeah, nah. What about not Billy Zane?
Because how do I put this? He's more cool in Stone Cold as a biker dude.
Yeah. What's
No, not for Billy Zane either. Because we have a VIP spot for him, buddy. When we do those movies, which we got to do one day. Maybe in the summertime we'll hit that up.
Yeah, we definitely need to have like a summer blockbuster month, and that is
buddy,
that whole fucking at least the first two movies.
Yeah, exactly.
The first two movies.
That seat is saved for you, buddy. Just not for this role.
Not for this one. You in the building.
Yeah,
you in the building, but you don't get VIP treatment until later.
Exactly.
Well, all right, Jose. Let us wrap this shiz up, man. You got anything you want to tell the people?
No, man. Just thank you once again for listening. And if you are watching here on YouTube, thank you so much. Hit that like button. If you like us, share us, subscribe, all that shit. Get us out there in the algorithm. And of course, if you leave a 5-star review on Spotify and on Apple Podcasts, and you write one, I will read it in my sensual
evil voice.
Ayo?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Hit that like, subscribe button. Hit that bell notification icon for anytime we go live. We appreciate y'all getting us out there. We're trying to do better ourselves, trying to get you more content here. If you can be in here with damn near the whole fucking time, you stayed there this time, man. Thank y'all so much.
Yeah.
I'm Shaggy Black. That is Jose. Jose, say your last departing words before we close this up.
We here at Cinema Villains, we love you. Please take care of yourselves. And it is now that time where we bid you adieu.
Later.